dearly beloved brothers, ye who cook coke and crack, chop and sell it to fiends to make a profit back. Dealers, gamblers, and hustlers, pimps, ballers, and players, thugs, thieves, and killers, let us bow in prayer. Our Father who art in jail, I shall be thy gangster, thy kingdom of guns, and thou will swing a razor on the street corners as it is in prison.
Yo, check this out. Early natives related to the thrones of David, captured by some patriots and thrown on slave ships. They strip us naked, while the wise pick their favorite. Lives were wasted in the hands of the hated, driven from the garden. Now we starving in the martyr in Sodom. They call it Harlem. Worldly problems got us at the bottom.
Stephen King never wrote a scene as horrific as God is my witness. What I write should make no artist suspicious. Pardon nigga, as I say what's in my heart, I guess it's just part of me venting. Cause like you, I'm from the park and the benches. So what could I lose but make a conscious decision? Cause I'm known as spaz when I'm asked my remarks in this business. In this game I do you in regardless of friendship. So excuse me, do it.
Strung out, never that young dude, clever cat, eat shit, smoke slips, get high, reminisce, synthesis full of juice, 81, pulling two, junior high, junior fly, front the gray, summer suit, runway cruise, get me drunk, blunted too, every month, 100 shoes, every stunt, wanted Jews, never front, got older, hunger grew, watch most of younger fools, scratch open the guns they use, a lot closer to most of you, broke the rules, microphone, 1, 2, revolution, sons true, evolution, in the rhyme, ghetto music, in the mind, tongue I'm moving, in time, entwine, lines, all kind of ideas, sources close the road, change the picture, that's very clear, like a spear, falling from the
I draw deep rhymes and hieroglyphics and tribal pictures of niggas, survival, some with trifle lenders. Stuck in the beast, the 3-6s, Bush recycle Hitler. I swim through menstrual cycle bitches, blowing the widow spider kisses. Word to Christ, disciple of the Bible scriptures. Decipher my lyrics, you see my coming, my predictions. Witness my mind dimensions, my rhyme adventures.
Kings turn fiends, chasing hood dreams. Song over rolls, mass in the tinted windows. They play my intro. I walk like I waltz in the road. Instrumental, have a nigga sentimental. Statues and monumental. Kinda gang is conversant-to. Sorta like Islamic temples and castles with demonic symbols. My arm is ripped to, armor spit to. The promise that I give you.
Alright, this is being recorded for Scribe1 from Any to Industry. Let's start off with this. Scribe asks, first off, I want to start by saying much respect. I'm a huge fan since 1998 when you dropped Heavy Mental. I was in high school at the time, and that album was one of the most influential hip-hop albums still to this day, featuring such songs like Bible, One Step, High Explosives, just to name a few. What was the motivation behind this album?
I think the motivation behind the album was really just everything I've been through, my life, as far as the streets, as far as the spiritual aspect, my grandmother, my mom's, my homies on the block, and to everything that I went through, so that was the major, it was a bunch of freestyles, so, from back in the day, that was the major influence.
No doubt. How did you become affiliated with Wu-Tang? How is your relationship with them today?
I became affiliated with the Wu-Tang a while back. It's on my block. I didn't travel too much outside. Everybody stayed in the neighborhood. So the Jizzle lived right around the corner from me, and he bought RZA and Old Dirty to my block. They used to always come around my block. Dirty lived up the block, Brooklyn Zoo. So that's how I was introduced to the Wu-Tang.
And how's your relationship with them today?
My relationship is at peace, man. Everything's cool. Everything's good. Certain brothers hang out with other brothers, just like any other clique, more than others. So, but every time we see each other, it's all love.
Right. What were some of your favorite projects, songs, or collaborations that you did in the early stages of your career?
That's a good one. I guess being in the studio in Staten Island, having the chance just to get up on a microphone. I was actually scared at first because when it was different from rhyming on the streets to getting in the booth and have to, your voice is being magnified through a box, and so I had to get used to all of that.
Right.
And then it came in good, but that was the most beautiful experience for me, most phenomenal, just different in the studio.
All right. How's the internet and the new age of digital downloads helped or hindered you in your career?
Well, it helped me in a lot of ways, I gotta say, because it helps me get one-on-one with my fans and in touch with a lot of music that I can is a way of me to put out music anytime I want. You know, if I want to do a song in the studio and I don't feel like sitting on it, just throw it out. I could throw it up on MySpace, I could throw it up on YouTube, or just put it on one of the hip-hop sites, you know, whatever it is, you know, hip-hop game or anything. And then you get response. I mean, you get the hits. You know, you get hits. And I think for being on a label and before the internet, you don't get to know how many people appreciate your music, because all you know is your label, and they tell you basically, you know, give you, you know, it's blowing up, it's this and that. And you on tour most of the time. You don't get to go out. You don't get to chill, and it's a way of
has everything.
Yeah, it has everything.
Right. How do you feel about your son, Star Kim, coming out into this industry now?
Yeah.
I feel that Star Kim is definitely has what a lot of MCs need to really get, and that's a history and growing up and being around it. You know what I mean? He's been around it since he was little and stuff like that. So, you know, I'll let him talk more. But I'll just tell you how I feel about it. It's just that his lyrics, you know, him being around and him knowing that his lyrics is grown, because he started hitting me in the head. I was like, wow, man. And then, you know, I'm very judgmental when it comes to rhyming and stuff like that. And he got some stuff. I was like, whoa.
You know, it's for the hood, but still try to keep it prolific and stuff like that. Like, just trying to keep it good. You feel me?
Right. Again, this is from Scribe 1. He wants to know that it's amazing to know that Killah Priest's son, Star Kim, is going to be coming out, and he believes.
And tell him it's a rap too for all those rappers out there. Yeah. It's gonna be a rap. He got some shit, word and storage.
They gonna hear it.
Yeah.
We in the studio all day. You see it?
Yeah, you see, he's coming with that street feel, that street knowledge, that intelligent hoodlum type of, you know what I mean, that type of flow. And a lot of his music, he has concepts. Like a lot of cats don't have concepts. He has a lot of good stuff to show for, but it's just the beginning. Yeah. Wait till y'all hear it. I mean, I'll let him speak on that.
He wants to know. He knows you were one of the first clan members' children to actually push themselves into this industry, and he has a close friend of his that let him know that how great of a lyricist you are, and he wants to tell you it's an honor to be one of the first interviewees to do this interview. Yeah. What style of hip hop are we going to be expecting coming from the seed of one of the best lyrical MCs of all time?
Well, like, I'm just trying to keep it like real and stuff like that. Like, I'm a real dude. I'm just trying to keep it Brooklyn, but it's gonna be like, it's gonna be real. I can't really explain it. Like, they just gonna hear it.
Right. When was it when you realized that you wanted to pursue the career as an artist, and who inspired you the most besides, of course, your father?
I've been writing, but I never really told my father about it until like this year. And well, who inspired me is like Nas, my father, yeah, of course. I like Jadakiss.
Right.
That's a real dude. I feel him. Jim Jones, a lot of cats in the game. I like everything. I like all hip hop, anything from.
You like Dipset. That's one time.
I like Dipset.
Right.
Yeah.